Hi everyone, it's so good to be back. For those of you that follow my channel, you'll know that my husband, better known as the cameraman, passed away almost 2 months ago. On the 8th, it will be 2 months already. Seems like it was just yesterday. And to be honest with you, I really haven't been in the mood to film very much because I cry. But he was my biggest supporter everywhere he went. He would be telling everyone, my wife has a YouTube channel. And when I used to have little like business cards made up, he gave them out to everybody. He was so proud of me. And he would want me to do this. And it keeps me busy because I can't just hang around the house and cry all the time. So I'm going to do the best that I can. And today I thought I'd make something savory. And these are perfect for an appetizer, for a snack, a lunch. They're little party sandwiches, and they are so easy to make. You won't believe it. And they taste so good. So, what do you say we get started? Let's get started. And I'll wipe the tear away. I am going to a bereavement class, and they've said that if you want to cry, you should just cry. Because if you weren't crying, there wouldn't be any love, right? And it's good for you to cry, to get it all out. The only problem is, 1 minute I'm fine, and the next minute I'm crying. Oh, never know when it's going to happen. So stick with me, and I'll try to get through this the best I can. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Then you're going to need a 9 by 13 inch pan. So I'm going to use this one here. Any 9 by 13 inch pan you have. And you're going to need some Ritz Crackers. I bought the family size for 2 reasons. First, they were on sale. And second, we like Ritz Crackers. So this recipe calls for 48 of your regular Ritz Crackers. I think Ritz Crackers come like in all different flavors and everything. We just want our regular Ritz Crackers. And if you are new here, I don't cry in all my videos. I make everything sweet and savory. I do holidays, although this year they might be a little tough. And vacations, special occasions. So if you're not already one of my subscribers, hit that little subscribe and the bell, and that's it. They'll just notify you the next time I have a video up. So, I'm going to take the Ritz Crackers, you know what Ritz Crackers are, and I'm going to line them up in my pan because you want to see if you can fit 24 of these Ritz Crackers in here. So far I'm doing rows of 4, and I'll put some pictures in for you so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. Now, these little party sandwiches are going to have ham and cheese in them, but they're going to have a yummy, a little special sauce that we put on them that gives them a great flavor. Be careful because I don't want to break them. All right. It looks like 4 fit across in this pan. So let's see how many I'm going to get in there. I think I should be able to get 24. We'll see. And it doesn't say to spray your pan or anything, so we're going to follow the directions. And I like to make things that are easy. things that everybody can make. Let's see. Is this going to be 24? Yes, it is. I think. Let me see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So 24 Ritz crackers fit perfectly in this 9 by 13 inch pan. So let me take a picture and I can show it to you as we go along. The recipe calls for Swiss cheese. I'm going to do most of them with Swiss cheese, and I think I'm going to do a row just with regular white cheddar because my grandson's here, Lucas, the 12-year-old, he doesn't like Swiss cheese. Oh, I hope when he gets older, he's going to outgrow some of these, I don't know, strange aversions he has to certain foods. Now you can get any Swiss cheese and cut it into little squares. I found these in my ShopRite store, and they come already cut into little squares. So I thought they would be perfect. I think you get like 30 of them in here, and you don't have to do any cutting. So you're going to take one little square of your cheese and you're going to put it on top of your cracker. So this is easy enough, right? And we serve these warm, so you can imagine how delicious these are going to be. I've always liked Ritz crackers. I make a lot of recipes with Ritz crackers. Have you ever tried making your baked chicken breast and you crush up your Ritz crackers, or even on your oh, here we go, your little boneless chicken breasts? You can use them for so many things. I love Ritz crackers. They have that nice buttery flavor. So I'm going to finish doing these off camera, and then I'm going to put a picture of this in for you. So far I'm doing good. I'm not crying. Anybody who has lost a loved one, especially a spouse, I'm sure knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's terrible. It's just awful. And it seems like whenever I talk about him, I start crying. So why am I talking about him now? But I know he would be proud of me doing this, and he's probably sitting right next to me here watching me. At least I like to think that. Makes me feel better. Here we go. This is perfect. This little container of cheese. It has 30 in there. I think I already ate 2 before, so this is working out perfect. Alrighty. Okay. I'm very fortunate because most of you who follow me know that my adult son lives here, and he has joint custody of 2 of my grandsons. So, I didn't want to put the Swiss cheese on the last row. Thinking of grandsons, I'm going to put the regular cheddar on the last row. You probably wouldn't even know the difference, but anyway, I'm very fortunate that I do have a big house, and my son lives here with us, and the grandkids are in and out quite a bit, so it's really been a blessing. I honestly don't know how I would have even been getting through any of this if I was in the house all by myself. I met my husband when I was 15, and we dated, and we were married 56 years. And this coming September, it would have been 57 years. So anyway, I'll put a picture in. Whoopsie, I don't want to hold it up. What it looks like with the cheese on there. Okay, now next we're gonna have we're gonna put some ham on there. Now the recipe actually calls for, like, what does it say here? 8 large slices of deli ham, and then I guess you cut them. So that's what I did here. You can put more on and like fold it in half like this. I'll just put one of those on top. Or you can take a bigger piece and fold it any way you want so that it fits on top of the slice of cheese. So I'm going to put the little piece of ham on top of there now. Very easy recipe to make. And if you're having a party, you might want to have enough ingredients for 2 batches because they go fast. As soon as they come out of the oven, everybody starts grabbing them and, well, they don't last long. Okay, here we go. When I did 2 videos on my husband passing away on my YouTube channel and what the family went through, I did get new subscribers who are followers of YouTube channels on grieving. And actually they came over to visit me, and it was wonderful because the best people to talk to about the loss of a spouse is someone who's lost one. And even though, you think that you know what it's like, I promise you, unless you go through it yourself, you don't know what it's like. You really don't. So I'm in the grieving process, they tell me, and it's only been a short time. It's been very raw. 1 minute I'm fine, and the next minute, out of nowhere, I'm sobbing. So all we can do is the best we can do. I mean, our life is not going to ever be the same. And, I think I told you once before, I don't particularly care for the term widow. That's just me. I mean, it's not like my husband and I would have gotten divorced or anything. We were really soulmates, knew each other for a long, long time. But, life changes and you just have to go on with it. If you've noticed, I have his wedding band on a chain around my neck. I'm still wearing my wedding band because honestly, I still feel like I'm married. So, to each his own. Everybody grieves in a different way. Everybody has different feelings. I'm learning a lot. I'm on an online grieving class, which is helping a little, but I'm not kidding anyone. It's going to take a long time. And I don't think you ever get over it. I just think you learn how to live with it. All right, let me see. So enough of that, but I did want to tell you that I am trying my best. I do want to be back with more recipes. I know that's what my husband would want me to do. And for me, I know everyone's different. I have to keep busy. If I keep busy, I deal with it a lot better. It's better than just sitting around the house crying all the time. I've already taken care of all the clothes. I've gone through file cabinets. I've done quite a bit. And I have a little bit more to do, but I'm doing okay. So for me, the busier, the better. All right, let me take a picture of this with the ham on it. Okay, now you know what we're doing next? We're taking another Ritz cracker and we're putting them on the top because we're making little party sandwiches here. Alrighty, these are looking good. We didn't even put them in the oven yet or put our special sauce on top of them. And see how fast they go? Alrighty, almost done. I'm going to take a picture and show you what these look like. I didn't have any lunch today, so I am hungry. And you know, usually when I'm stressed out, I always don't want to eat and I lose weight. Well, I don't know what this has all been about, but taking care of my husband before he passed, we had hospice here. We had a hospital bed downstairs, and I slept down there a lot in the recliner and on the sofa so I could be near him. But for some reason or other, instead of having that nervous pit in my stomach where I don't want to eat, I've been eating everything under the sun. And the nice 10 pounds I lost, I gained back. So I'm gonna have to eventually get back on track again, but I can do it. All right, let me take a picture of what these look like now. Okay, let me just put this aside for a minute. Now, what I did is, in this little bowl in the microwave, I melted 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay. Now, let me see here. To this melted butter, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. There we go. Okay, that's one. And we'll do one more. And after we put the mustard in, I'm going to put a teaspoon of, now let me see if I can spit this out, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of it. Okay. Right. And now I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon, move this over here, of garlic powder. Okay. I'm going to mix that all up. And then I'm going to drizzle it on the top of all of these little party sandwiches. I've been spending a lot more time at the food store. When I used to do my recipes, if I ran out of an ingredient or something like that, we have our food store about a mile away. My husband was the first one to jump up and say, I'll run up and get it for you. And I used to say to him, you don't have to do that. He'd say, it's no big deal, it's right up the street. Well, now I've been doing a lot of running up the street myself, and also with my food shopping. And you know what I've been going through? Twice I ordered the food online, and then they bag it for you and everything, and then you go up in front of the store and you tell them you're here, and they bring the bags out. So I've only done it twice, and it worked out okay. The only thing I didn't like was I put on there no substitutes. So sometimes they don't have what you need, and then the order comes and you don't get it. But I gotta tell you, we have a very big ShopRite that went up about a year or so ago by us. And you get a workout just walking around that store, it's so big. So until things settle down a little bit, I might order my food a little bit and get it done that way. All right, so I'm just going to take this and I'm gonna drizzle it over the sandwiches. Go. It doesn't look like it's enough, but it is. Sandwiches are only tiny. Woo! So I hope you're all doing well. I'm in New Jersey, and whew, it's hot today. We're having a hot weekend, but that's okay with me because we had so much rain. I couldn't stand it. We had a spring just full of so much rain, and summer's my favorite season anyway, so I'm going to, here we go. It's looking good. I'm going to enjoy the sunshine. And a big thank you to everyone who has sent me books on grieving and bereavement. I really appreciate it. I'm reading one of them now, and I'm going to take my time and I'll get to the others, but I think they're probably going to be very helpful. All right, so now that I drizzled the sauce all over my little baby sandwiches, I'm going to sprinkle a tiny bit of poppy seeds on there. Now, if you don't like poppy seeds, don't put them on. I'm not putting a lot on. In fact, I'm not even sure if I should put them on that last row for my grandson, because I don't know. He's outside right now, and I should have asked him, do you like poppy seeds? Well, you know what? I'm going to leave about 4 of them without poppy seeds, because he's 12 and he's picky. All right. What are we doing next? I have some, where is it? Over here. Garlic flakes, or minced garlic. So I'm only going to sprinkle a tiny bit of it on top of these. And then I'm going to put them in my 350 degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Now that's not long at all. Or until they're golden brown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He doesn't like onions either. Oh, poo. I better scrape some of the onions off of that one. You don't know what it's like to have fussy little kids. I have 4 grandsons. There. And the older ones are okay. I mean, they're fussy too, but not like the 12-year-old. Oh. All right, so that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna pop these babies in the oven. I'm gonna check them in 10 to 12 minutes. While they're in there, I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then I'm gonna take them out because you're supposed to serve them warm. And we'll do a taste testing. So come on back. Well, I sure hope these taste as good as they look. Woo, and that cheese is melted all over. That roe I made for my grandson looks funny because it doesn't have the onions or the poppy seeds. Well, let me get one of these out because I want to do a taste testing. They're very hot. It says serve them warm. Maybe they're a little too hot. Hold on. My knife here. Very hot. Very hot. All right. Wow, look at that! Yummy! I'm gonna taste one of those. I'm hungry. I didn't have mini lunch. Serve warm. Well, it's a little hot. Let me see. Here we go. You're gonna love them. They're so good. That sauce I put on them, that special little sauce I made, it just gives it that slight tangy flavor. So good. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll come back. And I'm going to try to get another recipe on for you as soon as I'm able. Thanks for watching. I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And now I'm going to eat my party sandwiches. See you soon. Toodles!